funny how the story goes. Little hope but bigger dreams. They try to bring a sucker down, singing louder than the crowd. Listen the rhythm, I'm feeling brand new. Keep pushing forward, it's gonna save you. Never look down, love, not when we shine so.
Hey everybody! I've been busy with school and stuff, and I've been able to get a vlog out per week, and I'm glad you guys like those because that's all you've been getting for a while. But I finally have another art video, and this one is a long time coming. I received a package. I think I actually got this last year, like at the end of last year, and fortunately they were very patient with me because, you know, school is very busy, and I'm finally getting around to opening it. So this is a package from Arteza, and I already looked at what's inside. I couldn't wait until I did the video to see what they sent me, but I'm opening it for you guys today. So at the very top are 72 colored pencils. And I literally had so much self-control not opening these because, as most of you know, colored pencils are my favorite. They're the medium I use the most, and these look like they're pretty good quality. They say expert. I guess maybe I can compare them to Prismacolor pencils later on, but I have a good feeling about these. So next are sketchbooks. They sent me 2 of these, and they have the little binding on the side of the sketchbook. And then they also sent me 2 sketchbooks that have the little wires at the top of the sketchbook. That is all. And now comes the fun part. I just came up with a really good idea, guys. For this art review, instead of just drawing something really random with these colored pencils, I'm gonna open it up to you guys to possibly be drawn in the video. So what I'm gonna do is make the announcement on Instagram. Hey guys, so I have a little announcement to make. I'm about to post a photo, and when I do, all I want you guys to do is go like and comment on it, and I'm going to choose somebody randomly from that bunch of people in 3 hours. So yeah, go for it. Alright, so I guess we're doing this. I'm gonna go post this on my story. Alright, so the video's up. I'm gonna post the picture at 11:30, and it's 11:27, so just gonna wait a little bit so that more people can see the video, you know. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and post the Instagram photo. So let's see. Share it. Alright, and I will come back to see this in 3 hours and choose somebody to draw for this video. So I've told people that I'm ending the contest soon. Basically, I'm just going back and responding to people and looking through those who have commented, finding the ones that really stand out. It's a really, really hard choice because there's so many people that are just so nice and so supportive, and I can only draw one because I really, really don't have time to draw more than that. But if you do want to be drawn, I do have commissions, and you can contact me about that if you really want me to draw you. So I guess I have to find somebody now. This is hard. I think I may have my person. Alright. Yep, I'm going to make the announcement now. Hey guys, I am back with the winner of this little contest thing that I did. So, without further ado, the winner is lilac_BG. Congratulations. Here we go. I hate disappointing people, but I will be definitely doing this again. I might even do this for all of my art reviews, because I think it's a great way to incorporate you guys into the video. Stay tuned for more of those. So as soon as the winner DMs me, I'm going to start drawing and using the art materials that Arteza sent me. So I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the video. So most of this video will be talking about the colored pencils, but I thought I would touch on the paper just briefly here at the beginning. They gave me 2 sketchbooks and 2 drawing pads. The sketchbooks had 100 sheets of paper each, and the drawing pads had 80 sheets of paper each, and I really have no complaints. Honestly, the paper is pretty great. I recently did a picture with Prismacolor pencils on the paper, and the colored pencils flowed pretty nicely and blended just how I'm used to them blending, so I definitely recommend the paper. I think it's really great. So before actually doing the drawing, I thought I would do some swatches of these colors just to show you guys the vibrancy and just what they look like by themselves. I also tried blending them. I used some Gamsol, which is something that can help your color pencils blend, basically. You can also use it in oil paint, but I used it to help them blend, and they blended really nicely. And as you can see, the colors are beautiful and vibrant, and they show up really nicely on the paper. Something else interesting I discovered about these pencils is that they mention being light fast. Basically what light fastness is how long it takes for a color to fade after being exposed to light. And they have a system that shows how light fast they are. There are stars on the pencil, 1 star, 2 stars, and 3 stars. And by looking at the pencil, you can see how light fast it is, which I think is pretty cool. So I did my usual process when it came to coloring with the colored pencils. I erased most of the graphite pencil that was there so that that wouldn't blend with the colored pencils, and then I just went in with layers. First added some shadows, as you can see on the neck there, and yeah, the pencils are honestly pretty great. I was pleasantly surprised by these Arteza pencils. One of my favorite things about them is honestly the names of the colors. They have some really great names on here. One is Pumpkin, another one is Pink Macaroon, another one is Peaches and Cream, Amethyst, Matcha, Mint. I love the names. I think it's really great when companies give their colors unique names. So anyways, besides the names, I think the color pencils are really good. They aren't better than Prismacolor pencils. I will say that. I do prefer Prismacolor pencils. However, these are a pretty good bargain. The price is good and the quality is decent, and you know, they're nowhere near Crayola pencils. They're much better than that. So that's, you know, the lower end of the spectrum. And not to hate on Crayola. Crayola is great. You know, we all got to start somewhere. But then on the other side of the spectrum is like Prismacolor pencils and Faber-Castell, and these Arteza pencils are definitely closer to that. One of the problems that I had with them is that they don't blend super well. So instead of trying to go for that really blended look, I instead did some cross-hatching and made the picture really colorful. Basically, I did a different style than I normally would to make up for the fact that they didn't blend quite as well as I would have liked them to. However, I did find, as I mentioned at the beginning, that they blended pretty well when I put a medium like Gamsol with them. They actually did blend really well, and later on I did put that Gamsol on this picture, but on the first round I wanted to try to do it in my usual style. Another thing that I noticed is that you can't really rework them very well, and by that I mean I make mistakes like all the time when I'm coloring. And the thing I really like about Prismacolor pencils is that whenever I color with them, if I make a mistake, I can usually rework it pretty well. Maybe use a white pencil and kind of try to erase what mistake I just made, stuff like that. And so I made a lot of mistakes on the face here, and I really wanted to try to rework it, but the white pencil wasn't really cutting it for me, and the colors just stayed there and they wouldn't really come off the page. I tried to save it a little bit with my Prismacolor white pencil, and it helped, but the color that I accidentally put on the page just kind of had to stay there. So the picture ended up looking a little bit rough because of that fact, and that's honestly just me. I'm so used to working with Prismacolor pencils that I expected them to act like Prismacolor pencils, and I should have taken precautions and been a little bit more careful about making mistakes instead of just going right ahead and coloring the picture. Overall, I really do like these pencils and will definitely be using them for more projects. I love how thick the lead is. It doesn't break so easily, like Prismacolor pencils break so easily. Here I did try to put the Gamsol on the picture a little bit at the end. I had already kind of made a mess of things by trying to figure out how to use these pencils in the picture, but I thought I'd experiment a little bit more, and it did make it smoother. If I had to go back and redo this picture, I definitely would be changing a lot of things. I would be a little bit more patient when adding color, and I would probably do a little bit more research into the pencils before just going right in and using them. However, it was a great practice run, and I hope you guys learned some things, and if you go get these pencils for yourselves, I don't think you will regret it, and I hope you've learned a little bit from my mistakes so you won't make the same ones. I've left links to Arteza's products in the description, so be sure to go check them out. I really like this brand, and I hope you guys will check them out and like them as much as I do. That's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you liked this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and if you're new to my channel, subscribe if you liked what you see and you want to see more. I post vlogs, art videos, and the occasional cover. So I hope you guys will join me for more. Thank you. Quick announcement here at the end, guys. I have officially launched a Patreon, and I'm very excited about this. I'm going to be offering exclusive rewards to people who decide to support me over there. I have different tiers with different price levels and different rewards for each tier. I hope you'll check it out. The link is in my description. I'm excited to see you guys over there and excited to see where this will lead.